Welcome to yet another Healthy Hefe book club. And we starting a new book. The book we got a topic is none other than Sacred Woman by Queen AFUA. Don't know if I said that right. I think I did. Just like the other book club, we're going to go through it, chapter summaries, put up a link. Hopefully you can come through the Zoom meeting and you can check out the meeting. But if not, it's okay. I still love you. Chapter 1. So let's dive right into it. Chapter 1 was entitled The Kemetic Nubian Philosophy. This chapter mainly deals with the reader learning a little bit about the Kemetic Nubian history. You learn where Kemites are from. You get insight on the negative stipulations from other cultures. Most importantly, you learn a little governance and the ways of life of the Kemetic Nubian people. The 42 laws of Mat, or Mot. Brief disclaimer, I'm not a pro at the pronunciations of some of these terms, but I'm gonna try my best. Don't judge me. You're not the one recording this. So I made a couple notes, so I'm just gonna read these notes. The origin, the Kemetic or Egyptian people are the ancient people of Africa. Now, Af means flesh. Ka means soul. Ra means hidden soul of sun. So, next time somebody asks you how to spell Africa the proper way, you might want to spell it A-F-R-A-K-A. Because we learned in this chapter that the way we see it now, not so good. And we know many civilizations believe in conquering other races. So they go and they take and they steal and they impose their will on other people. Which seems to have happened here to the Kemites or Kemetic people. The misspelling commonly adopted by Western civilizations embodies negative connotations of separate, divide, or conquer. Sounds familiar. Kemites were from Hapi Valley, H-A-P-I, or Nile Valley parts of Africa. Their beliefs. The beliefs was Hotep, which means peaceful ways. They did not worship many gods or goddesses. NTR was the creator, and the mindset was one all divine life comes from, or all life comes from, emanates. NTR led to balance. It led to a balanced worship of mother and father creator. So it was equal respects. In most Western civilizations, we learned that God is more than likely male. And if you go against the grain of the male, you may get shunned. But hey, don't judge me. I'm reading my book. More deeply, the philosophy of Mat, M-A-A-T, which means harmony, is the Kemetic way. The 42 laws of Mat is their moral and ethical guide. It inspires personal responsibility and accountability to one's indwelling divinity. So hey, if you do wrong, it's on you. Own up to it. That's because of you. You did that. You created this whole world. Don't blame nobody else. And it's conducted daily. So I really like that. It's conducted daily at sunrise and sunset. And when you say the 42 laws of Mat, you say in the sunrise, it's I will not. So I will not, I think one is I will not steal or something like that. In the eve or the sunset, you will say I have not, to reassure that you follow these practices closely. This 42 laws of Mat, M-A-A-T, was inspiration for the 10 Commandments because they line up with them. And 42 of them, I'm pretty sure 10 were pulled and manipulated. But hey, it's neither here nor there. And with this 42 laws of Mat, the Kemetic people also endured that or adopt that every day is Judgment Day. So yeah, that's why every day you're going through those rituals or the ritual of like reading your 42 laws, because every day you have to live to the best of your ability. The Kemetic basics. They protect the mind, body, and spirit. The spirit, they do this. The spirit, they do this through meditation, which is called hezi and chanting. The body is all about the diet. If you didn't know, most of these people are actually vegetarian, and they use their food as medicine. It wasn't until Asian nomads came along and started to introduce flesh-eating foods and stuff like that, which was kind of a signal for the downside or the fall of the civilization of the Kemetic Nubian people. Their mind, they focused on sacredness. If it was clothing, if it was relationships, if it was the temple, the churches, it was all very sacred, and it kept their mind at peace and on the goal of peace. Spiritual practices, they rose at dawn, like I stated earlier. They rise early, state those 42 laws of Mat, at least Queen AFUA does. And I like what she says as far as her practices. She says, I am responsible for what I create. Once again, going back to self-accountability and responsibility. But they embody teaching on how to love yourself more and more each day. And the more and more each day you learn how to love yourself, then in turn, the greater service you can offer humanity is being able to uplift them. And they also had a great culture that beauty, art, music, and dance was always used to elevate the spirit. So those things held true. Another point, Untitled ancestors, they were the originators of the pre-dynastic civilizations built, and they built the holy city. So all the pyramids and such that you see, yeah, it was from the Kemites. And they believed in a star-born origin. So before Star Trek and Captain Kirk, the Kemites believed that they came from the stars, the constellation. And yeah, so that's just a brief summary of chapter 1. I'm not going to hold you long on this one. We're going to keep it rolling. We're going to get rolling even better. But chapter 1 just basically gives you a brief history, a brief rundown through things. But real quickly, I did want to make it my mission to read the 42 laws of Mott, because I feel like this will be beneficial. Also, at the end of chapter 1, you see some words that, like I said, it's very hard to pronounce, but if you read and pronounce, and you can see a little definition, so kind of help you navigate through this reading a little bit better. But I'm gonna go through the 42 laws of Mott, and from there, I hope to see you all in the Zoom meeting. I will post the link to my IG or something, so if you want the passcode and all that, just hit me up. So the 42 laws. I will not do wrong. I will not steal. I will not act with violence. I will not kill. I will not act unjustly. I will not cause pain. I will not waste food. I will not lie. I will not desecrate holy places. I will not speak evil. I will not abuse my sexuality. I will not cause the shedding of tears. I will not sow seeds of regret. I will not be an aggressor. I will not act guiltfully. I will not lay waste the plowed land. I will not bear false witness. I will not set my mouth in motion against any person. I will not be wrathful and angry except for a just cause. I will not copulate with the man's wife. I will not copulate with the woman's husband. I will not pollute myself. I will not cause terror. I will not pollute the earth. I will not speak in anger. I will not turn from words of right and truth. I will not utter curses. I will not initiate a quarrel. I will not be excitable or contentious. I will not prejudge. I will not be an eavesdropper. I will not speak over much. I will not commit treason against my ancestors. I will not waste water. I will not do evil. I will not be arrogant. I will not blaspheme NTR, the one most high. I will not commit fraud. I will not mistreat children. I will not mistreat animals. I will not defraud temple offerings. And I will not plunder the dead. So like I said, 10 Commandments, pretty sure it came from this. But that was a chapter 1 summary, a brief history or philosophy of the Kemetic Nubian people. Hopefully this summary helps you, and we can talk about it in the meeting. Stay tuned for summary number 2. We're going to get this rolling, and peace and blessings. And if I read and you read and we read, then we can make this world a better place. I'll holler. Peace.